Hi guys, thanks for coming to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I like to do crafty things, and so of course if you've seen the title of this, I'm going to be trying to craft and make the rose from the Beauty and the Beast that's in that glass enclosure. I've actually made one before, and if it was bigger though. If I can find the picture of it, I'll insert it here. But I had made that for a friend a long time ago. Anyways, I can only make these when I come across things that I can make them with. Like, yeah, you can go out and you can buy certain materials, but depending on what it is, it can be expensive. And I like to make things cheap that look like they cost more to make. So, you know, that kind of thing. So basically I was at Goodwill and I came across this lovely little thing here, and it opens. A lot of times these are glued closed and they're really hard to open. So I tend to try to look for ones, and I've actually shattered one before buying it thinking I could open it even though it was glued. And the glass was too thin and the glue was too strong and it shattered. So just keep that in mind. Be careful about that. So this is pretty close to what I want. Now it's got like a hole in it. I think this is made for like, I don't know, a candle? I don't know. And then I guess you put this on it when you want to smother the candle. Anyways, it was like a quarter. And I'm going to be painting everything. And I'm going to be making this rose with clay. So I've got different types of green clay. I'm using really cheap bake shop clay from Walmart. I might be using this. And then some Fimo possibly. I also have some Sculpey. I mix these together. I've not really had any issues with them. The bake shop one is very soft. So just keep that in mind. And then I only have two reds. The other red color I have isn't quite what I'm looking for. It's just a basic red, but it's too bright, I guess is the right word. Now this one is like the shade I want, but it's got glitter in it, and at first I was thinking I didn't want glitter, but you know, it is like a fantasy, like Disney thing, so I think glitter will be fine. And this one is Fimo Effect in the shade Glitter Red 202. So I got other little, and the inspiration I got for this, besides the fact that I've made it before, is I was just playing around with some tin foil from a piece of candy today, and I made this little bitty rose. Just playing around, and then I was like, this looks like it'll go in here real nice. So I kind of just thought, oh, I'll make another one of these, even though it'll be small. But as you can see, this right here in the film, they don't have this. It's more of like a flat base. All the pictures I've looked for some DIY ones that people have made, they kind of keep to that same thing too, just like a flat base. So I'm going to try, fingers crossed, to saw this right here, because I can always sand it down and everything, and I'll see how that goes. So anyways, just to make this video quicker, I'm going to stop talking and I'm just going to film it, and I'll add little, you know, captions on the bottom explaining what I'm doing, and then I'll just talk about it at the end. So sorry for the long intro. Stay tuned if you want to see how I made this. Thanks. Okay, as you can see, I've kind of started going a little crazy ahead of myself without filming. It took forever to charge the battery. So anyways, I'll just explain what I had done. And then continue the process, because I don't want everything to be just me saying what I did. Okay, so this flower is baked and done. It's looking, you know, pretty dry. Let me get a close-up of it. I think it came out pretty cute. Cute little rose. Now, I painted this gold. I was going to use this, but this was a bit watery. So instead, I used the Master Touch acrylic. This actually dries very, very quick. And it's very thick, and I'm pretty much out now. Anyway, so I used that. And then also, after I did a couple coats of that, I painted that part right here. This is still looking kind of rough. So what I'm doing is, I took the stem, of course, and I glued it with some E6000 glue. I got a pretty big pack of it, but you can get these little packs. Just a little dab of that. Then I took some foil just so I could hold my finger over it. And it's no big deal that the foil is showing, because what I decided to do is I am now going to put some more E6000 glue here. And I am going to add some glitter. And I was going to do gold, but then I thought, you know what? There's a lot of snow in that movie. And this glitter here makes me think of snow. It's very pretty, and it has some like greeny kind of reflective, and it's very fine. So I'm just going to put that just on this rough patch area. Alright, we're trying again because that was a fail. The glue kept coming up, so what I had to do is scrape some of this paint off of here. It was just, I guess either it wasn't dry all the way because I had too much on the top. Now the rest of this is dry. You know, trying to even out the base or something, but it kept loosening everything up. And then I also started using this super glue, which I got at the dollar store, and yeah, it wasn't working. I don't know if I got a bad batch of glue. Like, the other glue was working, but it was really thick, so I was trying to use some liquidy and I was having issues. So here we are. Okay, so glue has dried, glitter has dried, everything has dried, so now I can continue. After I laid the white, you can use felt. I just used like I said, a baby wipe. I then glued these little shell pieces. I just think they're pretty, along with the white with green shift glitter. I just think that they looked pretty, so I just decided to use it. I still need to paint the stem, which is what I'm going to do now, as well as glue on the little leaves and thorns, which are teeny tiny. Might have to use tweezers. And then I also need to glue some petals, like to be laying down, of course, but I'm going to do that after. Okay, and we're done. I added all the thingies, of course, and it looks a little faded right here, but the lacquer hasn't finished drying. And I added just a little bit of glitter on my finger, and I just kind of rubbed it on some of the petals, just to kind of catch light a little bit. Now we're gonna get the case on it, and that'll be done. Alright, and there you have it, my finished Beauty and the Beast rose. Now on the bottom I'm probably going to paint this or put a white sticker if I give it to somebody, or just to like date it and everything when it was made. I'm just so happy how it turned out. So cute. Anyways, thanks for watching my video. That wasn't about makeup this time. See you next time. Bye.